is a submarine? Well, everybody knows the answer to that, but how does it work? Well, maybe that's not quite so straightforward. Have you ever seen a submarine? Probably you have, and almost certainly it was floating on the surface. But you know very well that at certain times the submarine is able to dive and go right down to the bottom of the ocean, or even hover in between. But why can it do this? Well, if we have a look at a simple model of a submarine, maybe it will help to explain. There it is there. It's a detergent bottle, as you can see, empty, but I've placed two pieces of plastic tubing into it through the surface, through the lid, by poking little holes in there with a skewer. Now, one of them is a short piece of plastic tubing, and it's bent downwards at the front, and it also goes downwards inside the bottle. The other piece, much, much longer, a couple of metres long, and it goes right down to near the bottom of the bottle, and it's above the surface of the water. You can see I've put some water in there. You'll also notice that I've placed a weight on the bottom. That represents all the people and machinery inside the submarine. I used a piece of iron pipe, but I could just as easily have used a stone or a lump of plasticine. Now let's see if it floats at the surface. Well, it seems to, so we're ready to see if we can take it down, make it dive to the bottom of the ocean floor. Now, you'll notice, of course, that it has inside it some water and some air. If we want it to go down, what do we need to do to the ratio of water to air? Well, we need to put more water in, less air. How can we take some air out? Easily. I have this tube, I'm in control, I'll suck out some air and water will be forced in. Let's see if that happens, and let's see what happens to the sub. Are you ready? On your mark, here we go. Sucking air out. The level's coming up inside the submarine. It's sinking. And it hits the bottom, so now it's down on the surface. What if we want to bring it up? Well, we just reverse that process. We blow air into it, which will force water out. The whole thing will get lighter, should go up. Let's see if it does. This time blowing. Starting to go up. And it's actually reached the surface. What about that hovering in between? You think I can do that? I'll try. Take a little bit of air out, a little bit of water comes in, and we may be able to get it between the surface and the bottom. Ready to take air out? Here we go. Just a little, and a little more, and a little more, and a little more, almost under. And there it is, between the surface and the bottom. And we can make it hover there as long as we like. So, that's how a submarine works.